giving the opening. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that. Good afternoon. Very good afternoon to my Indian friends and good morning to Kompass team. Myself, Bharti Parave, Assistant Director from the Plastic Export Promotion Council, welcomes all the participants in today's webinar on route to business worldwide. I also welcome Kompass team for their presence in this webinar and hope the participants will be able to generate overseas leads with the help of Kompass tool. Now I invite Mr. Suraj Dhawan of Falcon Based Energizers to give welcome address and moderate this session. He is IIM Kolkata. He is a specialist in international trade development. He is focusing on bridging the financial innovations in the international businesses. Over to you, Mr. Dhawan.
Thank you, Bharti. And a very cold good morning to all of you from Delhi. We are at 7 degrees Celsius today, and it's a very Paris type of environment outside, all gray and interesting. My welcome to my colleagues from Kompass. Today, Kompass is going to showcase to various Plex Council members on how they can generate overseas leads using the Kompass ecosystem. I'm sure Plex Council members are aware that Kompass is a world leader in overseas business lead generation. Today, Kompass is going to showcase various solutions which they have, which they can offer to various Plex Council members if they would like to expand their global customer database. As in previous events, we would be opening questions to all Plex Council members during the discussions. If you have any question, you can type it down in the chat and then we can take it from there onwards. I would now like to request Mr. Patrick Michel, General Manager, Kompass International France, to take over and start the proceedings for today. Over to you, Patrick. Thank you.
Thank you, and good afternoon to everyone. We are really happy to meet Plex Council organization and its members today. It's an honor for Kompass International to attend to this session. So I'm in charge of Kompass International, which is the entity of our group responsible for the Kompass database, for developing our solutions portfolio, and of course, for managing and supporting our worldwide network of partners. Could we switch to the next slide, please? So who is Kompass? Kompass is a digital and physical company. So what does it mean? It means that since 1947, the company specialized on B2B data and matchmaking. But today, we combine these different technologies to manage B2B data and our historical network of members. I mean, the distributors and the international consulting teams that are part of Kompass network. So our group organization is really twofold. One side is the digital is more and more centralized to develop our skills in terms of data integration in the database, to develop the various solutions of our portfolio, and the other side, the physical network, is the most important part for you in the countries. The physical part is the partners, distributors, international consulting teams who are delivering services to you. So we can switch to the next slide, please. All right, so what are our key assets at Kompass? So, or why is Kompass unique? Since more than 70 years, we have gone through different periods, starting from a paper directory a long time ago, then going through DVD period and of course internet today. But during that time, we have always maintained a rigorous work of classifying companies according to our 4-level unique classification that encompasses both activities and products, services that companies are engaged in. So this is our core asset. But in the last and recent years, we have also developed new skills to be able to integrate unstructured data with our classic structured data. Just to give you an example, yesterday we looked at the whole portfolio of Kompass customers worldwide, and just using the two-digit part of our classification, so the 67 activity sectors you have here, we looked at the sectors which are related to your plastic industry, and we found that 12 to 13% of our customers are in the plastic industry. Can we switch to the next one, please? So this is here our portfolio of solutions. So there are 3 main categories, and today we will give you a flavor if you are new to Kompass, or an update if you know us already about those 3 categories. So we will slightly change the agenda because we have a lot of types of services. So we will start by our latest one, which is the market ranking analysis services. So we'll go through this in a minute. Then we will try to show you how we can contribute to the visibility of your products on the internet. So this is the digital marketing. And last, we will show you the benefits of our prospecting and sales intelligence solutions, which is called EasyBusiness. And at the end, as a conclusion, Mr. Mukhtar Ahmed Shaikh will show you also some details about what we can do in terms of export mission services. So if you all agree with that, again, thank you for your attendance, and I will hand over to Mrs. Tatiana Miron for the market ranking reports. Hand over to you, Tatiana.
Hi, I hope you can hear me well. I'm very pleased to be here. Today, as Patrick was presenting, I would like to present our consulting tools, how we can help you with your international development through selecting the right markets. So I'll present the market ranking reports that Kompass can provide to PLEXCONNECT. So we have received the information from your organization that the top destinations for the Indian market are European Union, such as Italy, Germany, UK, France. So you have USA, you have China. But the question is, the small and medium enterprises, they very often fail on international markets. And we looked at that and we have understood that the main reason of small and medium enterprises, why they fail, is that they don't have a real export strategy. So they select inefficiently the international markets by some general data or by some perceptions that they have created them on their own. And by doing that, we have seen that more than 75% of companies, small and medium enterprises, selecting correctly their markets. And by doing that, they fail, they lose resources, they lose time. So we said we will try and help. We will try and help and provide a solution on correctly selecting the international markets. So we have put on the market this kind of market reports. Carolina, can we go to the next slide, please? Perfect. So what does it mean, the international market reports? So the solution is in the word itself. So if you select correctly your market in terms of exports, then it will drive immediately the sales. By losing 1 year or 2 years of your time on a market which does not have a good potential for you, it means you will lose all your resources on something which is not relevant. So what does it mean? It means that maybe for some of you among the listeners, the key market is China, but for some of you, the key market is USA, and for others can be some African countries or Denmark. And we're answering this kind of questions. We are helping you select correctly for each and every company, what is the best potential? Where does it lie? In which geographic area? Because it's different. Some, of course, we are treating the plastic industry in general, but some of you provide products for the hotel industry. Some of you provide products for the automotive industry. So, and we know that these industries sometimes are located in different regions. So the answer to this question is different for each and every company. So the key benefits for us is going to be simple. For you is going to be simple with us, with our market reports, that by selecting the best markets, you will have the return on investment immediate. You will have a high accuracy on where the market lies. So you'll have the market data, you'll have the numbers, where's the right sizing, where do you have growth. By doing that, as I said, you will optimize your resources. You will not lose neither time, no human resources on the wrong countries. And you'll use that time to increase your sales and to bring the required results for your company. What we have as well, we have a very affordable pricing for this solution, and it's going to be a cost-effective solution provided by Kompass for the Indian exporters for Plastic Export Promotion Council. So I wanted to bring a case study. So what does it actually mean, our reports? So I took a company from Korea as an example, which they do plastic film for the food industries. Okay, it's a food packaging. Everything is produced in Korea. And what we wanted to see, as I said, it's a small and medium enterprise, and they have more than $5 million turnover, with only 10% of their turnover done abroad. So the question they wanted they started some of their exports, and they saw that they have difficulties in certain countries. So they started with Canada, Malaysia, USA, and then they said, maybe we are going in the wrong direction. And can you help us? So they asked us to compare several markets where they would have the best potential and where, with an easy solution from Kompass, they can find distributors. So we compared these markets. We compared Canada, China, Malaysia, Poland, and USA. They gave us these names of these countries, and we have provided them with this market ranking report, and we helped them within few days, to answer this question. So we help them streamline and identify where the potential lies, on which countries they should focus, maybe go to the bank and ask for advice how they can, and afterwards identify the best distributors for their products in these countries. So what does it include? It includes a personalized advice. As I said, for each and every company, it's going to be different. We will have market-specific data. We will look through competition. We will give very easy to read reports. And this is going to help with a good reading, decrypting of the international markets, which are quite complex for each and every company and different for each and every company. So can we go to the next slide? So just precision. So you will have a ranking of the country. As you see here, in the report included what is the number 1, what is number 2, what is number 3, and which markets you should maybe avoid. You'll have as well explanation based on what we have recommended to go to these markets. So you'll have more than 20 indicators used to come to these decisions, and you will have the data based on what these decisions has been taken. So if you go to the next slide, because the main question is how do we estimate the market size for each and every company? We have looked at the retail, we have looked at the grocery, we have looked at the convenience stores, and we have looked at the imports of plastic films and sheets. And based on this, our client was able, with confidence, understand where does the potential lie for their products and for their companies in these specific five international markets. And by doing that, once again, it was easy for them to make the next step, meaning identify the right distributors. I think this is what I wanted to say for today, Patrick. I go over to you.
Thank you very much. Next speaker is Mr. Daniele Cedrone, Product Marketing Manager at Kompass International. You're on mute, Daniele. We can't hear you, Daniele. Maybe on your picture, you should see the microphone. You just have to click on it.
Hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Now can you hear me?
Please go
Great,
ahead.
sorry. Okay, thanks. Sorry. Okay, so thank you, Tatiana, and thank you, Patrick, for introducing me. So I'm glad to have a chance to present our solution to target international potential buyers. So as we've seen, it is a real challenge to exporting is a real challenge for any company. Nowadays, we have access to a huge, massive information. But the point is that finding those information that we really need, is often hard and very time confusing. So now, putting myself in your shoes, first of all, what is really hard is to get accurate information to export in new markets or to develop your business in markets you already reached. In order to target potential buyers abroad, your marketing departments need to analyze those markets and get up-to-date contact information with your sales teams. And we know that, as we can see, an average sales rep spends up to an average of 2.5 hours per day looking for such details. So it's really a huge time. Second step is getting in touch with these prospects. And we all know how time consuming also this activity and stressful it is for sales reps to call and call again, to send multiple email until they really get to reach their prospect. So after that, first step, you need to dedicate a lot of energy to follow up and monitor those potential buyers, checking the feedbacks, pinging the right decision makers in order to turn them into your customers. Now, due to our experience and know-how, Kompass is really the ideal partner to help you with that. So that's why we developed our solution, our all-in-one advanced B2B prospecting solution that is named EasyBusiness. That can support your marketing and sales teams through all of these 4 phases that you can see. They are the basic phases of the acquisition cycle and can help you to go global effectively. So to check them really quick, then we will go more into detail. It will be key to analyze your market when you're considering to enlarge your business and reach new words or just to get to know better the markets you're already in and you want to increase your share in. Second, on the right, target your prospects. So finding the most promising ones and getting the information you need about them. And then to engage the right decision makers, because it's key to reach exactly the right person and the right executives that will really make a difference for you, for your business. And fourth, to close the deals that at the end of the day is what we need to increase our business. So let's now go quickly through each phase, see how EasyBusiness can really support you and help you with that. So first of all, analyze your market. To drive your decisions in order to make good decisions, it's really key to have good data. And EasyBusiness has a worldwide B2B premium database with 58 million companies covering 73 countries. We can say that we nurture our data. We keep them up to date and constantly increase them. We are very strong. That's important to mention that we are very strong in Europe, that we know is a top region for plastics export from India. And in Europe, we have almost 38 million European companies. That's all what we have in our database. And out of these 38, 5 million are from UK and almost 8 million from Italy. That you also know they're really important markets for you, for exports. And we also have a huge database for USA with more than 15 million companies right now. More than that, you will be able to segment your market perfectly thanks to our proprietary vertical classification that Patrick mentioned before. And so we have sectors, we have categories, and we have up to more than 55,000 product codes. That's really very, very deep. And you combine also our proprietary classification with a local one to get your best results. Also, you can deep dive your analysis thanks to the platform smart tools such as, for example, graphic charts and statistical tables and map geolocation. Getting to the second phase, target. Your marketing and sales teams can leverage the platform of 60 advanced search filters and combine them to identify the best prospects really accurately. Then you can navigate the comprehensive company profiles resulting from the search you just did, and display the key information you find in each profile, such as contact details, executive profiles, activity classification, as we said, all the company size information, financial information, and etc. All these rich, fresh information will really help you to save a lot of time. We said that this activity is really time consuming, but with all this information, you will save a lot of time and really easily generate new leads for your sales and daily activity. So we can go to the next phase, that is engage. So to engage your right decision makers, EasyBusiness can really improve your sales reps capabilities. Thanks, first of all, to company org charts that will provide you with a clear vision of which are the right decision makers to really contact. We also have big data analysis that how Patrick Michel mentioned before, that basically are ads, smart business intelligent features on and web generated information on top of our Kompass own database. And also the different time members can cooperate and increase their effectiveness thanks to cooperation to lists and data sharing. Last but not the least, the fourth phase, EasyBusiness can get you to close deals by enhancing the vision and prospects, thanks to executives' media profiles, such as from LinkedIn and other social media, and generating lots of hooks to the fresh business news that we can get in order to contact them really effectively. It's really different if you just call them, or if you have a good hook to get in touch and to introduce yourself and maybe, I don't know, to congrats or something. Also, your sales reps will be able to set up smart alerts that are generating business signals and insights that can really key to finalize and accelerate your sales. So I think we've gone quickly to the 4 phases. What is interesting to show you is that we have lots of customers into your sectors. Lots of customers that are using our services. That comes from the plastic product sectors. You can see how they are spread through different countries on the right. It's also interesting to see how they are using the tool. Which features are they using to use EasyBusiness to reach their target? So I think there's a click, Carolina. Okay, great. So you can see that we have they use it for searches. You see on the left the search filters they applied, and then on the right the list of results. Then, as you can see, they can deep dive, as we said, the market. For example, here with a statistical table by company size and by country. Then they get to the company profiles. Here you see on the screenshot, and you see on the left the different section of a company profile, and in which the user has opened the financial information section with useful information, and then get to really get the executive information. You see that we have all the different names and positions, and also the contact details, and you can also contact them directly to the platform. I think I found you found this. I hope you found this introduction to EasyBusiness interesting. Like to show that we can really boost your sales thanks to them, and make the difference. So talking about boosters, I give the hand to Carolina that will show you really how you can increase your visibility worldwide thanks to another solution. Thanks.
Thank you, Daniele. So let's talk about a bit about advertising, Carolina.
Sure. Well, thank you both. Well, I'm Carolina Clark, International Marketing Manager at Kompass International, and I'm really happy to be here and to give us the opportunity to present our solutions. So today I will focus, as Patrick mentioned, I will focus on our second business line, which is advertising, and focus on how to promote your business to get global exposure. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, it's important to understand the B2B buyers' main trends, how they behave today. And it's been shown that 80% of the B2B buyers do an internet search to find a solution, to find a need or a product, okay? And also 90% of people use search engines before buying. So that means that they perform up to 12 online searches just before the first contact to a company happens. So during those searches, of course, they discover, they compare, and they prepare their top list. So what happens with that? It's important also to know a part of those challenges that 72% of the users are more likely to buy a product or service when they find information in their own language. So when it comes to going global, it's normal. You need to overcome all these challenges and difficulties. Okay. So what is the main challenge? Well, everybody's on the web, so getting noticed and standing out is a paramount. How do we make then an excellent impression of your company? Just truly stand out from your competitors. So that's why we are here. Kompass can help you to win all these challenges that I just mentioned and boost your business by attracting B2B traffic and improving your ranking thanks to being part of our global B2B portal where you can find products and service suppliers. Okay. So if your company actually is not listed yet, we invite you to register your company for free and to post your products. However, you can also promote your business more effectively with our unique SEO solutions for B2B companies, where you can benefit from the Kompass audience, which is present in more than 60 countries and available in 28 languages to increase your visibility, as you can see here, locally, but also globally. That is the main reason we're here. Okay, and even receiving 55 times more visits than sector players that are not even subscribed to Booster, to our solutions. Okay, so we have different digital advertising solutions, but it depends on the needs, of course, and the objectives of each company. But today, I want to focus on Booster International, which is a unique tailored solution to international companies, okay, to mainly exporters, which offers a way to be found by B2B customers and to stand out, as I said, from the crowd across the globe. So you will be able to create an online showcase of your business in Kompass Global B2B portal and start reaching more than 5.5 million professionals who visit us every month. Okay. So here I just want to highlight 4 main benefits that I think it's important. Of course, we have a lot of different features and functionalities inside included in our booster solution. However, here I want to focus on these 4. So first of all, as said, you will mainly boost your web ranking globally. So Booster International can help you to reach more than 34 million B2B buyers who use Kompass on a regular basis every year, okay, in order to find new suppliers and to adapt and improve their value chain. So we can drive you traffic and get you in contact with these B2B buyers and attract their attention thanks to being part of our community. Okay, so the second step will be, as you see, verified credibility for your company. This means that your business will be seen as trustworthy. When it goes global, is very key. So you will elevate your brand name through having a complete profile and exposure in the different portals of Kompass worldwide. As I mentioned before, we have more than 60 portals. It will help you boost the credibility of your company as part of our community, which is a top source of reliable business information, as Daniele also mentioned. So third point, you can also discover new markets opportunities. You can get to be known, breaking deals with potential customers and partners around the globe. So you will benefit from our international advanced analytics on your online visitors and SEO support to reach a wider audience. In line, of course, with your objectives and based on your key markets. However, it's another way to explore other markets and to see, maybe to generate some opportunities on other countries that you may have not thought of at the beginning, no? So this is also important. And fourth, which is also very important, as we mentioned with the B2B buyers behavior, they like to have the content, find the information on their own language, local language. So we allow you to create your online company profile in 28 languages, multi-language backup, okay, to 28 languages, which is key. So you will be able to showcase your products, upload your content, videos, catalogs, and even launch your own special offers and by language. Building your content marketing and SEO strategy with Booster, of course, will help you drive relevant and B2B, the best traffic to your site. So following a bit also the structure and how my colleagues presented each of our business lines, I will also want to just mention, because we have, as Patrick mentioned, we have 12% of our customers are in the plastic industry. So it's important to just give an example of one of our booster customers. Here I'm just showing some screenshots where you can see the profile of one of our customers who is plastic producer called Fatra. He's located in Czech Republic, its company. They were actually interested in exporting mainly to Germany and France. However, they were open to new markets. So that's why they decided to go for Booster International. And actually, they are members of Kompass B2B portal since more than 8 years ago. Okay, so they have been, as you see, loyal because they indeed they see a success and they get a return. So the success here is that we have improved their ranking on search engines and on Kompass. Okay, also Kompass in countries of their interest. For instance, in France, when someone a foreign or a French B2B buyer is typing and looking for a plastic producer, they actually are on top. Okay, they're really well ranked and they can have their profile also in French. So this is helping to be connected with this potential B2B buyer who is located in France. Okay, so not only that, in terms of being well ranked, we have also generated some B2B, as I said, mentioned B2B opportunities and have driven traffic to their corporate site. So at the end is a convenient solution that they will totally advise. So we can, as you can see, we can help you. We have experience in the plastic industry and also plastic industry companies who want to export. So just to finish, as we said, we can help you to stand out from the crowd and be found globally by this type of foreign potential buyers. Okay, so well, I conclude here. I just wanted to give you a flavor of the digital advertising solution, how we can help you. However, I give now the hand to Mr. Mukhtar Ahmed Said, our country manager in Kompass India. So thank you everyone for attending. Are you ready, Mukhtar?
Thank you, Carolina. This is Patrick. So it was really interesting to see those practical experiences. And now with the last services presentation, Mukhtar will touch base about some practical experiences he had recently with some Indian companies and government bodies on export missions.
Mm-hmm.
Mukhtar? You're on mute, Mukhtar. I'm sorry.
Hi, everyone. And thanks, Patrick. Thanks, Carolina. I start with the conversation about export is a challenge, and all four presenters have presented how to overcome those challenges. You know, starts from market ranking report when you start looking at in the country where you want to export. So you have a market ranking report as a solution. Then move down to EasyBusiness as a solution, which could help you to source companies who could be your potential customers. And third one would be listing yourself so that you can get global exposure. So these are the three major information we have shared with you. Now I move down to the last part because we want to be, Kompass wants to be part of all the solution which could help you in reach global market. So can you move, Carolina, can you move to the next slide? Okay. So we work, since we said we have a presence in almost 73 countries around the world. So we cater to all those countries. And also we have tied up with affiliates, consulting companies to help you to reach, give you more solutions which could benefit you to reach global market. Can you move to the third slide? So these are the services which we offer, where it starts from market research, distribution and supply chain. So these are the custom built solutions which we provide to any exporters or importers looking at any global market. So it is self-explanatory, where these services can be addressed depending on the exporter's requirement, and then we can work on it and we can send you the solutions. Can you move to the first slide? So this, I'm sharing you the success stories of the B2B matchmaking, which we have done it, where the Korean companies have shown interest in the market like India, UK and Qatar. So there was a target given to us where with the network of Kompass, we've identified companies who could be potential customers for those Korean companies. And we have a virtual meeting because due to COVID, there was no physical meeting happening. So we did a virtual online one-to-one meeting. And it was a very good success where each Korean companies were able to get the right kind of potential buyers to meet and work on the projects or work on their business proposition. So this is the success stories of 2021. We did around 4. Recently, we did around another 3 in the November and December. So can you, same thing with 2020, we did around 6 B2B meetings. So every year we did a lot of B2B meetings to help exporters to reach global market, where they can have a first-hand B2B contacts and they can talk to their potential customers on a physical meeting as well as on the virtual meeting. Can you move to the fourth slide, Carolina? So this is what we have done it for renewable energy, where before lockdown, we did this in Intersolar exhibition, which was happened in Bangalore, where 10 Korean companies have exhibited their product in the Intersolar exhibitions. And we were given the target of getting buyers for each. There was 3 targeted buyers which we want to identify, and we have to bring them on the board to meet those Korean companies. But we were successful in getting 81 Indian buyers to meet those 10 Korean companies. So same goes in 2018. Can you move to the next slide? This was automotive industry exporters. We have 11 Korean companies. We did this exercise in 2018 in Pune, and we succeeded in giving them 96 partners, Indian partners, to be part of this. So this is purely helping any Indian exporters. So we have all the solutions which is available, right from marketing ranking reports to sourcing to giving you global exposure, as well as getting you the B2B contacts, making a matchmaking and getting you the virtual meeting done, all this. I think, thank you. This was the thing which I want to propose. And thank you to all who have attended. And if there are any questions, we are ready to answer.
So